Hello, Taurus. This is your March 2021. So, Taurus, there is more than meets the eye here. Taurus. Okay, so, Taurus, you've spent a lot of time going back and forth with something. You've spent a lot of time dedicating your energy and your attention to something very particular. Let me put it that way. This situation that you got yourself in allowed you to kind of include something in your life. This situation brought to you a lot of happiness, a lot of spontaneous actions. It also brought you some scary people. And when I talk about some scary people, for some of you, this could mean people that created some doubts in your mind. With this person that you were involved with, Taurus, with this person you were involved with, it feels like there could have been a little bit of suspicion, right? And when I say suspicion, is because the next card that comes up for you is the Hermit card. So this person that you were involved with may have stood back or hid behind the scenes. This person may not have wanted to show you who they are. This person also could have felt that there was something that was a little bit scary. Now, when I'm saying scary, for some of you, this could be spirit that has been around you and you're not recognizing who this spirit is or what the spirit wants. For some of you, this could be something a little bit more dangerous that has to talk about not knowing how they felt about you in a situation, not knowing if something was going to be brought out to the forefront. I do feel like for a lot of you Tauruses that with the Page of Cups that comes up here, the Page of Cups, a lot of you weren't sure, again with that scary feeling, a lot of you weren't sure what somebody was offering, what they were bringing to the table. A lot of you didn't know if this was truly what you saw, or if this was just an imagination illusion that you saw something that wasn't really there. For some of you, you might have been involved in this relationship thinking it was going to another level, when in fact it was never changing on their part, only on yours. For some of you, you may have been in this relationship and being very protective of yourself, of your emotions. Maybe some of you not sharing your feelings on things with this person. Maybe not wanting to move too quickly. Maybe your partner, in fact, was trying to rush the situation, Taurus. Somebody was trying in the month of March to push you to something you weren't quite ready to do. For some of you, it feels like you're wondering why this person was trying to make everything happen so fast. Or was that you, Taurus? Were you trying to make something happen really fast? Were you trying to go from first date to moving in? I feel like, Taurus, that somebody was refusing something either that you were offering or you were refusing something that they were offering. Something was just too quick. Something was just moving really fast. For some of you, there was a lot of confusion in this relationship that began. I feel like somebody almost wanted to move in or talk, not move in like physically move in. I'm talking about move in closer, move into the situation. Somebody wanted to get to know you better. Somebody wanted to see what it was all about. Somebody thought, okay, I'll explore. I'll try something. I'll take a chance. I'll take a risk. For some of you, this person was exactly who you thought they would be. For some of you, you may not have liked this person in the very beginning very much, or they might not have liked you very much, depending on who it is that I'm talking to. For some of you, you didn't know It was kind of undecided on whether you could trust this person, on whether this person really was involved with other people or single like they said they were. For some of you, you were out with this person and you kept seeing them getting messages or responding to a text message, something of that nature. And you kept looking at them as they would pick up their phone and quickly type a message real fast or something. And you weren't sure what that was about. In your mind, you were thinking, were they texting a friend? Were they just, joking around? Were they talking to another person? Were they hiding from somebody? A lot of you had no idea what to even think was going on. Now, I am going to say for this month of March, things are changing. Energy is always moving, so things are changing. So, are they changing in a good way? Yeah, I see they are. Because again, in the beginning of this relationship, something didn't make sense. Maybe you didn't really even like each other that much. Maybe you just didn't know what to expect or what was really going to go on. For a lot of you, I do think that opportunity was waiting for you. The temptation was there. I think of being bored and not dating anybody else is what kind of opened the door up more for both of you. But I think along the way, here's where it changes. I think along the way, somebody started to look at you in a completely different way. See? At first, you might not have been really attracted to this person, or they might not have been really attracted to you. But as your personality came out, as their personality came out, things began to happen. At that moment, almost like having the magician step in and create some type of magic in the atmosphere, now you found yourself involved with this person who you can't do without, who you don't want to be away from. This person made you feel so happy. This person gave you a lot of love and attention. This person maybe went to work, was very hardworking. They were very nice or friendly or sharing or unselfish with their money. This person definitely shows that they like to go out, they like to party, they like to celebrate, they like to have a good time. They always found happiness and joy in doing things that were spontaneous, exciting, fun, childlike in a way. Maybe they like playing video games as well. Not so much childlike, but video games. Heck, adults like that too, right? But this person, I'm telling you, this person went from liking you just as a friend or a convenient date to falling in love with you out of the blue, unexpectedly. This person may have talked to other people, including family members, sisters, or brothers, about you, talking about wanting to take another opportunity, take another chance, take another risk, take another step into dating you or going out with you. So they're willing to take the risk, so to speak. They thought that you were worth the risk, or you thought, let's switch this, you thought they were worth the risk. You were definitely willing to give them a try. You saw them being very attractive, very strong. Something about their smile really knocked you off your feet, or maybe they had dimples. For some of you, I think you like this side of this person that showed their vulnerability, that talked about being hurt in the past, that talked about being very sensitive. I think you also know that this person came to you honestly and said they're willing to put the work in. They're willing to step up to the plate. This person is showing you a lot of attention. If you haven't met this person yet, this person is on their way. And these are the things you're going to go through from one stage to the next. Now, a lot of you have dealt with this tower situation and still may be dealing with the aftermath of that tower situation. Some of you are still trying to clean things up. Some of you are still trying to get yourself back on track, trying to get yourself healed from being so-called trapped or put into a prison-like feeling like you're stuck somewhere, feeling like there's no rescue here, there's no way out of it. Some of you may be in this relationship that I'm speaking of and feeling trapped, like there's no way out of it. Somebody may have you right where they want you. There's somebody who you might keep asking to leave, 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 but they just stay. There's somebody acting like they want to... Somebody's acting like they want to be with you, but at the same time, they're acting like they want to be single. At the same time, they might be involved, I'm sorry, in a third-party situation. At the same time, it might be very difficult to see the pros and the cons here. At the same time, there could be something going on here that has to talk about them leaving you out in the cold, them not wanting to express to you how they truly felt about something. This also could be about having a previous situation with them, a previous argument about the same thing, and now it is brought up again. You're going to have to find your strength in a situation to be able to get through this, but I do feel like with a choice or decision that you make, cutting out the negativity, focusing on the positive and deciding what you're going to do next. You're just getting into the point now of recovering from this broken heart. Somebody comes into your life in March with a new message, with a new opportunity. Somebody also will tell you about this person you've been involved with, about the negative things that they were doing. You're going to decide to put an end to a certain cycle. Doesn't mean the relationship will be over, but what it does mean is that the bullshit, the drama, all that's going to come to an end. How do I know that? Because your last card talks about a new beginning. And a new beginning always follows after an ending. So right now, if you're separated from this person or apart, don't fret about that, because things are going to get balanced out. You're going to be able to develop something new and creative, something that doesn't get boring. You're going to find a new way to communicate, to interact with one another. There's also going to be an enormous amount of trust built here. But the best news, the final outcome, is starting over. Starting over. That's the best thing. I'm going to title this video, Starting Over.